Hi everyone, my name is Jaden and today I'm here to talk to you about my favorite kind of animal. Do any of you have a favorite kind of animal?
I remember this.
You? Turtle. Does anyone else? Eli?
My pet dog.
Mm-hmm. Joseph? What?
Lizard.
Okay. What's yours? A cat. Alright, those are all really cool animals. Today I'm here to talk to you about my favorite kind of animal, and that is a reptile. Can anyone name a reptile?
Snake.
Yeah, a snake.
Lizard.
Yeah. Eli?
Gator dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Blue-tongued skink.
Yeah.
Cobra.
Alright, all reptiles have several things in common. First, they have scales. Reptiles are scaly and dry, not wet and slimy like some people think they are. Second thing reptiles have in common is that they're cold-blooded. We are mammals, and that means we're warm-blooded. Warm-blooded means that regardless of the air temperature around us. Cold-blooded means that a reptile's body temperature is the same as the air. So if the air is 70 degrees in here, that's what their body temperature will be. Reptiles need the sun and heat to warm them up. That's why you might see a snake sunning itself on a path or a road in the spring, summer, or fall, but not in the winter. Where do you think the snakes all go in the winter? Yeah. Snakes go into underground burrows and holes in the winter and stay there until it gets warmer. They only breathe and their heart only beats a few times a day. Who knows what snakes eat?
Mice. Fish.
Huh?
Bees.
Yeah, kind of. Do you know?
Mouse.
Yeah, mice. Snakes eat mice, fish, rats, and a lot of other animals. You can see that one's eating a deer. Most snakes' food is bigger than their head. Does anyone know how a snake would swallow something that's bigger than their head?
Their mouth gets bigger.
Yeah, kind of. Jazz?
It's wide as my hand.
Yeah. Alright. They can swallow stuff bigger than their head because we have a solid bottom jaw, but on a snake, like, their jaw is split in the middle, and it's connected by stretchy stuff, so it can kind of stretch out around to eat, so it can eat big things. Today I brought 4 snakes to show you. The first 2 are corn snakes. Luke, can you come up and help me? Alright, this one here is Flame. Flame's a male corn snake, and he's about 30 inches long. When he's full grown, he'll be over 4 feet long. This is Eva. She's a female corn snake and is about 3 feet long. When she's full grown, she'll be about 4 feet long. Corn snakes eat mice and rats, and they kill their prey by constriction. Does anyone know why a corn snake is called a corn snake?
Because people often find them where their corn is.
Yeah, Jazz. They're called corn snakes because farmers often find them wherever their corn is stored. Why do you think a snake would want to be wherever the corn is?
What? Because the mice are?
Do you know?
Where mice are?
Yeah, that's right. The snakes go where the corn is to eat the mice that come to get the corn. All right, put Flame away. The next snake I have to show you is my bull snake, Slurdad. Next slide, please. Bull snakes are common in Colorado, and they eat mice, rats, rabbits, and prairie dogs and birds. They kill their prey by constriction. Look at his colors and patterns. What other kind of snake does he look like?
Rattlesnake?
Yeah, Jess. He He looks like a rattlesnake because if something like a predator attacks him, he coils up and strikes and rattles his tail so that whatever is there thinks he's a rattlesnake. Next slide, please. You can see that one there kind of looks like the rattlesnake. Has anyone seen him flicking his tongue out?
Yes.
Do you know why he's doing that? Because when he flicks his tongue out, he kind of licks the air. And then he's collecting molecules on his tongue. And then when he pulls it back in, the molecules that he collected on his tongue, he puts them into an organ on the roof of his mouth. And the organ tells him what he just smelled. They use their tongue to help them find food and sense danger. All right, Jasper, can you come up and help me? All right, I've saved the biggest snake to show you last. This is Freddy, the ball python. Ball pythons live in Africa and are also called royal pythons. They eat mice, rats, and other small animals. They like to hunt at night, so does anyone know how they find their food when it's dark and they can't see? See the row of pits under his eye? Under his eye he has a row of pits, and when he looks at something warm, like a rat, it appears in his brain like a red color. When he looks at something cold, it appears like a dull color, like blue. Do you all see the pits under his eyes? Yeah, right there. Now when he looks at a rat, next slide please. Yeah, see when he looks at a rat it looks like this to him because it's warm. All right, can you go put them away? Does anyone have any questions about the snakes?
Do they bite you?
They can, they don't though. Right.
How big is that snake?
He's about 5 feet long.
Is that as big as you? How big are you? 5
Like,
feet?
yeah, about 5 feet.
So he's as big as you?
Yeah.
That's huge.
What
Right,
does
and-
that one eat? What does it make them eat?
Like mice and rats and stuff. Jack, can you come and grab the bearded eggs? Today we also brought 3 lizards to show you. These 2 are bearded dragons. They live in Australia and they eat greens and fruit, and sometimes they even eat mice. They're called bearded dragons because when they get scared, they puff up the skin under their throat. Next slide, please. See, this one got scared, so he's puffing up his throat and he poofs out his body. It makes him look bigger. So any predators will be scared. All right, go put them away. All right, this is the last lizard. This is a blue-tongued skink. Blue-tongued skinks live in Australia and they eat mice, eggs, bugs, fruits, and greens. Does anyone know why they're called a blue-tongued skink?
Blue tongue? Because they have a blue tongue?
Yeah, they actually do have a blue tongue, like on that one on the picture. They have a blue tongue because if they get scared, they open their mouth and hang out their tongue like that one. It's kind of scary to predators because it's blue. You can actually see this one flick out his tongue.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. All right, does anyone have any questions?
Sorry. What do they eat?
They eat eggs and mice and greens and fruit and bugs. Now, if anyone wants to, they can come up and make a line right here if they want to touch them or hold them. Make a line. This one, he's kind of heavy. No, I think that's okay. Just make sure your hands are clean before you touch it.
And then afterwards, we can go wash our hands.
And afterwards, you need to wash your hands.
Do you want me to too? We gotta get the line door. Here's the stuff. Reach out, let's go that way.
Wait, if you touch it too much, he gets mad. Touch his head gently.
Which one do you want to touch?
See that head?
You can back up a little bit and give this girl some space. All right.
You're soft, right?
Luke, do you want to get flame out?
Here, come, hey.
I'm gonna pet Flame, okay, Luke? No, you can't pet me.
Why don't you want to play?
He's pretty happy. Baba, yes, Baba.
Remember,
Want to pet me,
So you just kind of hold your arms out and I'll put part of this on it.
Yeah, that's
Watch
I want
the
to try my
See, do you know what all this is? It's shedding. And see the pits I was talking about? See that line of stuff? See that line under his eyes right there?
that's hockey.
Alright, who wants to hold this one?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Want to hold it?
Jaden, you hold Jaden. What's that sign?
He's shedding.
Yeah.
See him flicking his tongue out? See if he gets